Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're gonna do the daily today. How did we end up doing yesterday? It was like a semi-subpar performance. Let me check. Yeah, it was okay. I don't know where those extra 2,000 points or 1,300 points came from. Probably like a little bit less of a damage penalty between me, Luke, and Bear. More power to him. That's representative of skill on our global leaderboards today. Wow. We're playing as Judas. We're going to the dark room. Looks like a lot of first floor deaths. That's scary. What that means to me is unequivocally we're probably dealing with a situation where we have a hard first floor boss. Is this not like... No, I was like, this is exactly what yesterday's daily was. But it isn't, because we were only going to Mom yesterday, but I think the curse room was even in like the exact same position. So I was a little freaked out there temporarily. Okay, we got some extra bombs. I don't love the idea of using them on the mushrooms right away, even though I normally would. My reasoning for that, we're going to take things very slow here. Just keep moving so you can't ever be hit by these fires, or at least it's less likely. Great. My reasoning is, if we find a tinted rock, we would much rather use a bomb to access the tinted rock than we would to blow up some mushrooms, possibly get balls of steel or magic mush or mini mush or tears up, but also possibly just get, you know, nothing of value and waste all of our bombs. So I'm thinking the exception to this rule is now we spend a bomb to come in here and see what our curse room has on offer, and it does have a spirit heart, and we'll shoot all this because we can. You might be saying, blow up the dude in the middle, he's got coins in his eyes. You're not wrong. But instead, I'm gonna bomb my way into the curse room. And we got mini mush out of it, which is okay. I'm actually gonna take the spirit heart before we go into the curse room, just on the off chance it's the world's worst curse room. Spiders, cursed eye. I will take it because I don't care. I'm a bad dude who doesn't care about anything. So far so good. We're roughly around the score that Jen and Luke have. I'm not going to take marked. And the reason I'm not going to take marked is because I think it kind of sucks sometimes, and this is one of those times. We have Cursed Eye. I have no idea how Cursed Eye will work with the mark. Or marked. Sorry, not the mark, which would be awesome for us. But it seems like one of those things that, you know, we've already taken our zany item in the form of Cursed Eye. We can't compound the zaniness. It's like you're trying to get the band back together, but it's not going to work. Or maybe it'll work amazingly and I'm making a terrible mistake. But hey, that's what the leaderboards are for. Prove me wrong, you know, with numbers instead of with text, you know. Make it happen in reality. I'm going to make you do it. So we got a lot of HP. I don't know what happened to Jen and Luke. Ragman's not an easy boss. But we're like completely fine right now. As long as we don't catch ourselves in a shitty teleport situation, which is like totally plausible, we're gonna get through this without really any problems whatsoever. Please don't take that as me saying Cursed Eye was objectively the right choice for us. More just like it. I don't really understand what happened on that floor to people who lost. Which sounds like I'm doing what the kids call throwing shade, but I'm not actually throwing shade. I think maybe we just got lucky. If you didn't blow up that if you didn't blow up the... Oh my god, curved horn. If you didn't blow up the, dude, the spider bomb in the same vicinity as the secret room, you never would have gotten the bombs that would have allowed you to maybe access the shop for free and use your money to buy a spirit heart, and then maybe, you know, a couple of things go wrong and you find yourself in a downward spiral. But one thing's for sure, you know, having picked up curved horn and, having picked up, I should say, curved horn and, now Death's Touch... We're in a pretty dominant situation here to just make progress moving forward. We want to do Hush on this run. We want to do Boss Rush without a doubt. So what we're going to do is just focus on, for now, high damage, later high HP if we can make it happen. But things can change relatively quickly. So we take Cat of Nine Tails. In here, I really, really want to take both, and that's what I'm going to do. It's risky, especially because I'm going to go to the curse room in just a second here. But despite being risky, I think it's the right choice. This is a weird one. Do you get a chest or do you take a guaranteed key? I'll play the lottery on this one. I don't mind. We got 3 cents out of it. One of them was a luck upgrade, so that's probably pretty close to a wash, honestly. Now, I'm going to go into our curse room. Try to give ourselves maximum distance there. Okay, pills. One is infested. We'll save the other one for now. We have no bombs. Retrovision. Okay, that's actually really unfortunate. I would have loved to have done that room. That could be a seam that maybe you'll open and I won't be able to access now, because we have no means of accessing the shop. Bit of a rookie mistake there, but that's okay. I've made the sacrifice to make ourselves very damage focused at the expense of our HP. So this is a floor that is going to represent kind of a difficult point. This is like a what do they call it? A filter class? This is our filter class for this run right now, which is a way of saying, you know, this is proportionally more difficult than what will probably come after it. And by design, it's going to work to weed people out. But, I mean, considering I made the choice myself, it seems a little dubious. But anyway, I probably shouldn't try to weed myself out on an Isaac run, especially a daily, but this one's going really, really well so far. I gotta admit, my competitive spirit is fired up. A couple people tweeted me their high-ranking leaderboard scores, and now I'm like, well, the pressure's on, man. The gauntlet's been thrown down. And you might think, oh, God, come on. Always with the bloops at the worst possible time. Here comes another. Jesus Christ, the bloops. Okay. Were you talking about me in that Isaac episode? No, I was not. Anyway, that's not gonna be our secret room. Was there something back here I wanted to use a bomb on? I can't remember, but we've got so much time that I don't mind spending a little bit more to check. We should probably, to be honest with you, do that mob trap room, because if we get a deal with the devil right here, which is not implausible, even with the nerf to Book of Belial's guaranteed devil chance, this is probably our secret room. We want more spirit hearts to be able to do that, so... Oh, this is great. Okay. We got 3 keys, so we will open 1 golden chest. We got Fate's Reward out of it. I think this item's okay. It's one of those items I don't know enough about to really make a concrete decision about whether or not I love it or not, but so far so good. Hey, Pyro, or Pyromaniac to be more specific, absolutely awesome. I also don't know about this, don't know enough about this item to make a concrete jungle where streets are made of. There's nothing you can't do, but, you know, we'll talk to Alicia Keys and we'll get that worked out. 9 cents probably means we want to go to our shop and buy a spirit heart. As of right now, this run is exceptionally powerful. We don't quite have the win guaranteed or anything ridiculous like that, but, we're doing a lot of damage, and the only thing we're really lacking is, like, a consistent means of regenerating HP. Provided we can get that, we're gonna be, like, absolutely, completely fine here. We've done the entire floor. Let's go check our shop. We probably won't be able to buy anything but a spirit heart, but we'll check. We will buy a spirit heart. And you know what? Because we have time, and because it's good for points, and yada yada yada, we will take this opportunity to... fight in this room. We got 1 cent out of it, which is a shit haul, but it does allow us to possibly spawn an arcade on the next floor. Pretty fringe benefit right now, but in the future might actually seem valuable depending on what we get from this boss. Got another key as well, and we got the points from it, so, you know, it doesn't seem that bad. Let's, move along here. I'm not really gonna bother with the second secret room. Let's see what boss we're fighting, and hopefully if we can snag a deal with the devil. The Forsaken. Kind of tricky, sometimes because of the bonies shooting at you. I could see myself taking damage and teleporting out, but luckily we got through it. We'll take our HP before we go to the deal with the devil. I think Black Powder's fun, but it causes me to get hit more than I'd like. So I'll just trade my HP away for Guppy's Hairball, and relatively happy with it. Decent chance we can become Guppy in the future. Guppy's Hairball by itself is okay. It's pretty much where I fall on this one. Every extra spirit heart is very, very meaningful at this point in the game, so getting 3 from a single room is well worth the cost of doing business here. And as you can see, Mega Fatty's not going to last too long, despite the fact that he's extremely tanky. So I'm feeling very, very good about our chances right now. Keep in mind we are still with Cursed Eyes, so we can teleport at almost any given time. I don't know that we've been hit on this run. Am I correct in this assumption? We've not been hit yet? I'm not trying to brag, I just think it's remarkable for me that we're possibly in that situation right now. And of course, it's directly a product of the fact that our damage is so amazing, but a double key room. Dare I? I entered the room. I got a key and a penny. That's not a good deal. But we have enough keys to, I wouldn't say justify it, but to feel okay about it at least. Enough money to get something from our shop. Quite nearly at least. And now we put our faith in RNGesus again. For the hopes that we get a deal with the devil here. Oh, the stain could totally hit me. Big thing here is maybe just be content to hit with Rotten Baby for now. And Fate's Reward. Yeah, I chose not to shoot Cursed Eye there. Because I was scared that I'd get teleported. So it worked out very nicely, actually. And is proof positive that our damage is still really good even when we're not actually shooting. So Krampus's head is not worth taking here. Not even worth picking up. We'll walk back and try to find our other rooms. Now, we're about 4 minutes ahead of schedule for Boss Rush. Admittedly, on a run where I'm also pretty interested in the idea of fighting Hush, I want to be a little faster than that if we can swing it in good conscience. And I think we will be able to do that. But the reason is, you go to Boss Rush at 20 minutes, maybe you take 6 minutes to fight the bosses. That only leaves you 4 minutes to actually... We don't want that either. I mean, we want it, but we want it only if we have Mom's purse, because... Curved Horn is so good. But anyway, yeah, that only leaves you 4 minutes to get to the Hush fight, which is unlikely to work out, to be honest with you. Not a secret room, so possibly we will take damage going into the Curse room. We can't take damage from these guys, so thank you, Pyro. And no Mom's purse available. I think we will buy nothing, because our Spirit Hearts look fine. 7 Spirit Hearts for the next floor after we go to this Curse room. That's... completely okay by me. Halo of Flies is absolutely a takeable item. Is this our secret room then? It is indeed. We spawn some enemies. Not super thrilled about it. But it's okay. And we'll check our curse room quickly. In the hopes of getting a Guppy item, but more Spirit Hearts will be fine. Retrovision is trash, obviously. Infested is what it is. You know what? We have Pyro, so why wouldn't we take Curse of the Tower? There was no reason to him and ha over this one about whether or not we should take it. This will, especially if we have a lot of red hearts, be valuable for us. If we don't have a lot of red hearts, still pretty good because it'll hurt enemies but won't hurt us. Infested, I'm looking for a room with a lot of poop. And we will blow these up. I understand this is not the min-maxer's way to do this, but it is the way we're going to do it. Lots of money. Lots of, well, decent amount of keys, decent amount of bombs. I can live with this. Alright, 26 cents for the next floor. Really good chance to get an arcade at some point, but apparently that point is not now. As we head to down to our next floor. Oh my god, my brain. Come on, coffee. Hit the bloodstream. Head down to our next floor feeling, like, very good about the situation right now. Which is why we're cracking... red chest at every available opportunity. We're only 1 item away from becoming Guppy at this point. One, obviously, very specific item, but 1 item nonetheless. 9 lives, also just a huge net positive for us, considering we had the same amount of HP before as we do after. Luckdown sucks, but no big deal. What do you think? I figured we'd go for 1, traded 2 keys for 3 cents. That's a bad trade. But that room, you know, it's taunting me. It's like, surely there must be something good in one of those sets there, otherwise it wouldn't even be worth the time. Could be Guppy's head. Could be Bob's brain. Could be trash. Could be absolute trash. I probably won't go back for it, to be honest with you. Man, this is one of those ones where I feel like if you bricked it up early on today's daily, which, allow me to say, I've done many a time. Just gonna blow this guy up because he's got the unfortunate, reality of being right next to a tinted rock. Also gives us a much better deal with the devil chance for the future. But if you're watching this and you bricked up this daily early on, you're like, oh, come on. I can't believe I've messed it up like that. I've done that on some of these dailies and been like, you know, people look at your leaderboard score and they're like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, I don't know, man. I got hit by the haunt, okay? I got hit by an enemy I shouldn't have been hit by, and then it all just went downhill from there. But this one is just a generous bounty if you've played your cards right. Luck down, probably not too interested in that. I'm happy to find a dead end as opposed to like a boss room right now, because it means that that's one less path we have to go down later to figure out where the hell our item room is. Oh shit. Like, we want item room. I could go without visiting the shop, although I'd prefer to visit the shop. And, obviously the boss room, we're not leaving the floor without it, but... This is a trademark Northern Lion right here. We came in from the left. Well, okay, we're back. We might as well crack into that. We got a golden bomb out of it, which, is it worth 2 keys? Yeah, of course, but, it's not a particularly strong haul. If we're not going to be using bombs consistently, which we won't be. So we went up. Maybe there's a left over here. Yeah, this is probably where we want to go instead. Well, at least it's a mini-boss. That's another luck down pill. I don't see any tinted rocks on the room. We've already been here. Maybe up. Ah, I've not been up yet, and that is definitely our secret room. Just has the look of it. Got a troll bomb and some enemies. No big deal. Probably pretty apparent this floor is going to slow us down a little bit because of my own cartographical difficulties, put it politely. And that's okay. Life goes on. There's our item room, and it's Monstro's Lung. Does it synergize with, It does synergize with Cursed Eye, which is exactly what I needed it to do for me to get excited about it. Oh, there is a tinted rock right here. Bomb and a key? Sure. I think I might just use Infested. Ah, perfect. This is exactly where we want to be. Now, what I would like to see is a rate of fire increase. I don't know what wooden nickel does, so I think I'll stay away from it just because it costs us pennies to do so. For now, at least. Let's use Infested. Oh, you gotta shoot the poop, right? Again, be careful with this one. Wow. He didn't even summon the other half of himself there. That was weird. Monstro's Lung is just giving us unbelievable damage right now. This is boss rush worthy. This is hush worthy. There's no question. Depths 2, we've got a lot of time to get to the boss rush. Again, I'd like to do it as quickly as possible and still get everything sorted. So we have now transformed into Guppy. Obviously, this is disgusting. We are incredibly strong right now, and this is just your dream run right here. Maybe it's your dream run if you didn't take Cursed Eye, like someone I know. I'm saying I took Cursed Eye, and that makes me something of an idiot now that we have Monstro's Lung. But this is just incredible. And let's keep in mind, we've still... What is going on here? We've still possibly got a hive mind in our shop. Oh, just a mind for free? Absolutely. We've still possibly got a hive mind in our shop. I can't guarantee it. We don't have any rerolls or anything like that, but if we can get it, and I wouldn't be surprised, maybe these are curated dailies or something. If we can get it, then that's awesome. I'll just waste a key. You sacrifice a key to the key gods on the regular in order to keep them happy so you're, rich with keys in the future. Gotta spend money to make money. At this point, I'm like, why bother using Book of Belial on these enemies? They're gonna die in one hit anyway. If an enemy takes 2 hits, that's where we'll start to consider using Book of Belial. But let's be honest, we're basically just gonna use Book of Belial on the mom fight on this floor. Hopefully we get another key. Turns out the one I sacrificed was actually pretty dumb. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. We got Spider Babby. Spider Babby's not particularly good for us. If we can't go to our shop, we can't go to our shop. If we're missing out on Hive Mind, that sucks, the big one, but, we'll survive. I don't know what I was thinking there. I just walked right into that enemy. It was like, this room isn't even going to have combat on it. What's very telling is that we still did quite well in spite of that, but it's a lot of money. Don't mind the points. So this is your trademark, like, we're going to do everything run. We can't, I guess no, we can't, because we can't teleport out. Oh, I used Book of Belial! I walked in and was like, boss fight, Book of Belial. That's fine. I mean, it's actually really stupid, but... We'll get charges on Book of Belial in here anyway, I guess. So, I guess we'll take Smart Fly. Yeah, Book of Belial still is active, so no problem. That was, I don't know. The pickup there was kind of a tough decision, I think, but I think I made the right one. Now, Book of Belial doesn't stack. I always see people, why won't you use your second Book of Belial charge? It doesn't stack. If it's stacked, I would be thrilled, but it doesn't stack. This is going to be one of the faster finishes we've ever had on Boss Rush, I think. At least that we've had since Afterbirth has changed up the Boss Rush formula a bit. We do have a problem. And my problem is that Cursed Eye could cause us to teleport out of Boss Rush if I'm not playing my cards properly. So we're going to do our damnedest to make sure that we always have a full charge. Or at least often have a full charge. Thank you, flies. It shouldn't be that tough because we're not really having to do much like resource management on these enemies. Like basically an enemy spawns, we shoot it, it dies. Like it's a dream situation for us, obviously. Alright, I was like, there's still blast assist left, but like the next wave seems like it's already here. I have no idea when we're getting close enough to be like done with this boss rush, so we'll just be cool with it for now. Oh, Duke of Flies, like our ideal enemy. War is already dead. Bloat soon to follow. I think at this point, there's going to be a lot of people that took the similar line that I took. It's not like we did anything spectacular. The only thing we did was go into curse rooms that, you know, some people may not have. Maybe some people wouldn't have taken Guppy's Collar. They would have taken a little bit more damage on early floors and been like, it's not really, like, cost-effective for us right now. Sure. Take X-ray vision. But apart from that, I think, like, a lot of people are going to be in the same boat on this run, so really the best way for us to do well is to, minimize the damage we take. Even more so than saving time or even doing every room. Just minimize the damage you take. That being said, I'm going to try to do some extra rooms here. Normally on the womb, I wouldn't say you're in like a rush-focused mindset, but I'm always in a rush-focused mindset because I'm a huge fan of Canadian prog rock, named after Toronto airports. But, or is the airport named after the Rush song? But I'm going to do some extra rooms here because it seems sensible, you know? Like, we'll get more consumables. We're not going to be on the clock for getting to boss rush at all, or for getting to the hush fight at all. We already have the mind. The only thing that could affect it is if we get, like, Curse of the Blind or something like that. At this point, I'm not going to go to the curse rooms because I don't want to, like, overemphasize our damage penalty for basically no reason. We already have the end game for curse rooms. Which is not to say you can't get better stuff from them still. But we don't really need to focus on that. But I figure we might as well do these rooms. Hopefully we'll get a deal with the devil that can make us even stronger. I'd rather be stronger for Hush than worry about the 20 points or whatever we take from our from picking up an item on a deal with the devil. Also, they're not all dead yet. They're not all dead yet. Also, I forgot what I was gonna say, but it was probably valuable, as is everything that comes out of my mouth. Okay, what do we got over here? Easy and probably an extra spirit heart. Oh, you know what I was gonna say is if we can trade away our red heart, we get a deal with the devil, or sorry, a permanent Polaroid invincibility threshold, which will be awesome for us, because against the Hush, we will get a lot of periods of invincibility. And also, we'll want to get hit on the Hush as little as possible in order to minimize that damage penalty. So again, it all feeds into itself here from a score standpoint. I'm still, like, for once, I'm very impressed with the lack of damage we've taken on this run. Normally, I'm like, man, I'm leaving a run being like, we could have taken a lot less damage. On this one, I'm like, we've done above my expectations. We have taken a little bit of dumb damage for sure. We got hit once on boss rush where we should not have. We got hit by walking into some enemies for basically no reason that we should have, or we should not have taken, I should say. And we'll take a range upgrade. Why not? The mark is a big pickup for us. And, you know, anything that gives us extra damage or rate of fire at this point is what we're going to want. 2 keys for this? What a waste. That was horrible. We spent our last 2 keys on that shit. Got nothing. I was looking forward to a Guppy reroll. Get us off of this shit run. Put us on something that can actually beat Hush, you know? I'm being sarcastic. Let's check out our boss trap room. Can't even do it. All right. That's one way to solve that problem. Let's take a little shortcut here. I kind of want to play the Demon Judgment, but again, you know, please don't take this too seriously, but I'm like, I really don't want to artificially inflate that damage penalty. On a regular run, I probably would go through the trouble of playing the Demon Judgment, but for now, it really doesn't seem prudent. It's a subtle change in the way I play dailies in order to maximize score, I'll admit. But, you know, don't read too much into it. It's not that big of a deal. So, I mean, the real telling thing about how we really haven't been hit is that we've only seen Curse of the Tower, like, once. Goathead is actually okay here. It does give us one more deal with the devil. We're going to be a little bit more hesitant to take it because of the fact that it's going to be 3 Spirit Hearts instead of what is basically 1 raw HP. Never mind. As long as we can get a half red heart, it will be 1 HP. There's a tinted rock back there. Have we gotten small rock? It would be nice to, if we haven't. The tower. Okay. Well, you know what? We could just use a bomb and heal ourselves back to 1 full HP anyway. We could have used the tower card, I suppose. I'm going to save the rest of our keys because we are going down to the Hush fight. It would be nice to open them. So we'll probably open like 1 item room and then the shop so I can maybe buy another key. Hopefully this is a deal with the devil that I can actually pay HP for. Otherwise, it's a bit of a waste. This is weird. I think I'm going to take Guppy's collar. Northern Lion, are you feeling okay? Yes. I don't know how Mom's knife synergizes with Monstro's Long and Cursed Eye. So I'm going to go with this, and hopefully I made the right decision. But if I messed it up, I messed it up. Life goes on. So we'll open these. Infestation 2 is a no-brainer. As awesome as little Gertie can be, and as cute as a button as it is, Infestation 2 is going to give us so much damage here. Now, this is a tough one. Maybe we'll get a Perthrow rune or something. No. I'll buy the Spirit Heart. There's no point in buying anything else. Actually, there is. Buy this to get the charge so you can use it on Hush. And this. One makes you small. That's okay. I'm hoping to open these, get more keys. Obviously, we didn't. But that's okay as well. Let's go into this fight. And we should be very well off here. My thinking is we'll keep ourselves back and not even use Book of Belial yet. We'll use Book of Belial after we kill this first phase, just in case the Hush's HP is imprinted upon by the damage that we do to the first phase. I don't know if that's true. We'll hit it a couple times here just to get it sorted. Now the big deal for us is don't accidentally teleport out with Cursed Eye. It's a huge penalty. To the point where I'm like, maybe we should just stand almost entirely still. And just keep our charge maxed so there's no risk of us teleporting. But that's not really the way I like to play the game. So that's not the way we're going to play the game. Instead, we're going to do as much damage as possible. We're going to be excited for Hush summoning enemies. We're going to be scared shitless for Continuum Tears. And, you know, as is tradition, if we can get through this without being hit, I'd be over the moon. We're already like halfway through the Hush fight, which is really, really good. Hush is tanky and annoying. We all know this. There we go. That's what we're looking for, is just an incredible amount of spider spawning. And it's working out very well so far. We haven't even seen Continuum Tears. Just hold a charge. If we got hit there, we got hit there. Just hold the charge for now. Good stuff. It's going to be a relatively fast run after this point as well. So now it's Continuum Tears. Stand still. I think we're relatively safe. Occasionally we're getting like a Fate's Reward shot. I can live with that. This is going to slow us down a little bit, but it's well worth it if we can avoid getting hit as a result. Not just getting hit. Getting hit is a mild cost. Getting teleported is a huge problem. So we did get hit once. That should mean that Attack Fly will go to it now, which is really nice for us again. Anything that does persistent damage is going to speed up the Hush fight. Acceptable dodging. Acceptable Pretty Fly rewards for us here. Good. Good. Now, hold a full charge. We're fast, but this thing can be fast as well. Alright, we deked it Ovechkin style. It'll die in the next time it pops up, without a doubt. So just don't teleport. Resist the temptation to shoot for no reason. And let your minions do the dirty work for you here. I was gonna say let them do the dirty talking, which would be very different. That'd be a different connotation without a doubt. Yo, but seriously though, Hush, you do need to pop up at some point. You have to make the argument in good faith. Okay, good. We have done so. We will head up to the cathedral. We're only 26 minutes in as of right now, so this is not a problem. This is feeling great. Can't open that. We'll explore a lot on this floor because I really want to get keys. That's a motivating factor for me right now, is the ability to actually pick up some freaking keys, man. I haven't been doing so well in that front. I've been opening some golden chests I shouldn't be opening, probably. But I mean, obviously on the Hush, on the Blue Womb, we're going to open everything, but... So how do I feel about today's daily? I mean, I feel like we've got every ability to be within the top couple of hundred. Why not take a look, right? Magic Mush would be fun. Even if it does mess up permanent Polaroid invincibility somewhat. It's a luck down. Yes, what I was trying to say was, you know, I'm assuming that a lot of people are going to have a great daily today. So it comes down to the things like, you know, did you take items you should not have taken? Yes, we'll take whatever the penalty is going to be for those. Did you explore enough to do your due diligence? I think so. Did you pick up the consumables that showed up? Largely. And did you do well on a damage taken standpoint, or from a damage taken standpoint? I think that's the one that I'm most proud of. We've only been hit maybe 5 or 6 times over the course of the entire run, outside of curse rooms, but I mean, a lot of people are going to have that same penalty, so I think we've got every, you know, every ability in our power right now. I got hit somewhere there. Every ability right now, that was just terrible damage again, to rank highly, and I'm doing everything in my power to squander it as soon as possible. But yeah, this is a great one. No Mega Satan, clearly. Okay, Mr. Mega and 99 bombs. We're gonna continue our MO of doing basically every single room. I mean, you can look at the points. We're nickel and diming it right now. Basically, if a room takes us like, oh, actually, you know what? I think the time's ticking down faster than 1 per second now. But like killing the enemies on a room buys us like 30 seconds worth of time, somewhere in there. So if we can kill the room in under 30 seconds, it seems like it's cost effective for us. And we are killing the rooms in under 30 seconds. We're probably killing them in like 1 to 2 seconds per room, depending on the placement of the enemies and what enemies they are, obviously. Now we just need a bombs or key pill, and all is forgiven. Don't mind fighting this guy at all. You know what? I'm going to take the Steam sale, even though it's going to lower our points. It's about the principle of the thing. Book of Sin. I will use it to try to get a key, basically. Good stuff. Nothing there. Okay. Give me a key. It gave me a key. That was very unexpected. So we'll come back to our starting room, not that it really matters, and we'll get Skinny Odd Mushroom, which I'll take again. We got some extra speed now. Much faster rate of fire, which is also valuable. We'll take that penny, because why wouldn't we? Similarly, again, why wouldn't I use Book of Belial? Or sorry, why would I use Book of Belial in this case, when it really seems like I kill all enemies in one hit regardless? Maybe using Book of Belial actually gives us more points? Oh, it freaking does. So I missed out on probably like a few hundred points from not using Book of Belial as much as I should. You know what? Valuable learning experience. Now we know for the future. You don't have to get it right on the first try. You don't have to get it optimized on the first try. Let's put it that way. I'd like to get it right on the first try. This could end up being like a 50,000 point daily. I'm not sure. I don't know when the score is calculated. Like if it's calculated, if you get a bonus after you beat Blue Baby, or if you get a deductions after you beat Blue Baby, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Come back this way. I'm very proud of the way this one went. Obviously, it was aided and abetted by a seed that is just, like, disgustingly easy once you get past that first floor or so, but, lovely. Let's, well, we'll pick up that penny, and then we'll fight our... No, I don't think we need to pick up the penny. The boss is dead. Long live the boss. What's our score? 49,635th. That's rank 57. Good lord, allow me to print screen that. Send it to the naysayers on Twitter, but for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.